Okay, this is chapter 1 of how to make a store. We're going to start off with the very basic, and that is, well, actually, we're going to start with the challenging stuff first, and that's how to create a store on the marketplace. Creating a store on the marketplace is a little tricky. It has its pros and it has its cons, but in my opinion, it's a lot more convenient because they take care of all the things such as redelivery, inventory management, and data, all that jazz for you, so you don't have to buy any plugins or scripts or anything like that. So it's free and convenient in a way, but you still have to pay. And what I mean by that, well, we'll see in a minute. So first thing you need to do is sign in to your Second Life marketplace listing here. I use one of my alt accounts because my other main accounts already have stores set up, so I can't go through the store creation process on there with an established store. So I'm going to be just like you here with a brand new account, and we're going to dive in and start creating. So on the marketplace homepage, you're going to see a little segment here called My Marketplace, and we're just going to click that and then select Create a Store. Now, it used to be just super simple, that was it, but now Second Life has implemented changes that make sure that you are a verified person and you have to do all the stuff that you have to do. So as you click that, it gives you the rules to create a store. To create a store, you must first have logged into Second Life at least once before you can create a marketplace store. I think I did that, but if not, I can. Second, you must have payment information on file. To add or verify your payment, please click to visit the billing information. We'll go to that. Then you must use your payment method for a transaction, which includes making a purchase or Linden dollar purchase on Linden X. That means, I'll just go over it. And then you must agree to the marketplace listing fees and policies and things like that. So let's break all this down into plain English so you can understand it. Step 1. You must first log into Second Life at least once before I open up a store. Alright, so I'm going to go try to sign in because I actually forgot the password to this account. It was just saved on the marketplace because of God knows why, probably when I was signing up. But I forgot what it was. So I'm going to go and sign in Second Life, and we're going to check off the first box here. So, 1 second. Okay, that took like 20 tries before I found out what my password was. That's my problem for trying to be super fancy with special characters and all the rest of that jazz. But hey, we got in. So I signed into Second Life for the first time. So hey, look, we completed that first requirement. So I'm just gonna go hop out on this noob island and go to Bug Island, my home sweet home. Ugh, there's people there, but it's alright. Oof. Okay. How old is this account anyway? 2 years old. Whew. Alright, so, here we go. We're here. We're in Bug Island. I just signed in for the first time, and I completed the first task. So when you refresh it, it usually removes when you do a task. So I signed in. That's no longer a requirement. The next one is that we have to add a payment method on file. So for that, we have to go to our Second Life account. So I'm going to go to secondlife.com. Oh, thank you. And I'm going to log in. So give me 1 second again. Okay, sorry about that. So now we're in here, and we need to go to our billing information. And you need to put some billing info on file. And you need information to process your credit for a Attila account. You don't need this information if you're already... Yeah. Okay. So you just choose which one that you want. You can add a credit card, or you can add a PayPal account. Now remember, you can't add just a regular PayPal account. I'm pretty sure that Second Life only accepts verified PayPal accounts. That means that you have a credit card on the account and not just a blank PayPal account that you created. It had to be one where you linked a credit card and a bank account to the account, and PayPal verified that you are this person and put it in there. So if that doesn't, you have to have one of those, or you can just use a credit card or a debit card. Now, let's just say you don't have a credit card or a debit card. Now, I know in the U.S. we have prepaid debit cards. I'm not sure if that's a thing outside of the U.S., but I was also able to get one back in the day before I just decided to push all my finances into my husband's PayPal account. So if you have a Green Dot card, one of these things, this is the one that I used. It allows you to sign up, get a card, and it will give you a bank account, and then you can verify your PayPal with that one if you don't have a regular bank, or you can just use the card directly. So I recommend that if you don't have a bank account or something like that. But this is only, only for people in the U.S. I'm not sure how it is outside the U.S. So I'm going to put my banking information and all this jazz inside the billing information. I wish I could show you that one, but you just can't do that. So I'll be right back, and let's go add some banking information to this. Okie doke. So we're back here. I added in my billing information, and now you see we have more of the requirements removed. So next thing we have to do in order to open up our store is to make a transaction on LendingX, and this is the payment you have to make in order to open up your store. So basically what they say you have to do is go on the marketplace and buy something using your credit card, because you can do that. You can, if you want to buy stuff off the marketplace, you can use Linden Dollars, or you can use the payment information that you put on there, like you can use PayPal. It usually happens when you try to buy something that's more expensive than you actually have in your account, but it's easier for you to just go and make the LendingX translate and just buy some Lindens. So I'm going to go over here to LendingX, and I know it's like, $10. They try to get you like that, but you can just put in the bare minimum, and that counts as a transaction. So you would need to buy a minimum of $2.50 worth of Lindens. So really, that's how much it's going to cost for you to open up your store, is a minimum of $2.50. So 600L plus the fee is like $3, and then you just place the order, and hopefully that's the password to this account. It's not. Hang on, let me try to figure out what the password was again. Update. I don't know why they ask me to save the password. Whenever I try to use it, it never works. So I paid $3.99. I made the transaction. It's taking forever in the day to process, but you don't want to refresh it or make anything go. You just let it do its thing. Otherwise, it'll double charge you. And Linden Labs are like a dog with a bone when it comes to submitting give me my money back tickets. So once it's done, okay, yay, I paid it $3. Alright, so let's go back to the marketplace, and we're going to refresh it. And now all we have to do is agree to our transaction fee and say continue. And now you have a store. So now you can begin listing your stuff, different things on the marketplace through your viewer. But first you have to reset your viewer. So if you were signed in, you got to sign out and then sign back in, and then the marketplace will be enabled on there. But now we took the first step and verified our account, and now we can start creating our store. So we're going to be back in a second, and I'll go on to our next chapter, which is, well, whatever the title of video 2 is. I don't know. So see you guys in the next video.